From the city of the sun, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is October 12th, 2025. It is 3:50 a.m. Oh my God, I've been procrastinating in bed to get up to go record, and I've been just laying there, looking at the ceiling, listening to some podcasts. But I know I have a lot to share with you, so I was like, I need to get up. All right, so these are things that I've put on a list quite some time. It's a lot, so I'm probably gonna take all night. Well, the night is over. It's 4 a.m. So to record everything, and then probably take me all week to edit them. But I don't know. I'm just off. But I need to check what Harry and Meghan did in New York City. These are the things that I have on the list. Never really go through them. So that's what I'm going to check. I hope all the squaddies who have YouTube channels keep you up to date. But I try to put some screenshot on my community board for you. So hopefully you were able to see some of those things. But I was completely off. I don't know why. All right, so we are on to, oh my God, this one was funny. I saw it yesterday. Let me go over it with you. I'm saying lately there's been a lot of things, funny videos that I've been seeing on X. Okay, this one is not on my list, but since it's on the screen, let's go over it. Look at it. Public employees can't believe what a customer was ordering, but they kept it professional. All right, so it's 34 seconds. This is why he bought a box of condom. All right, so let's. I should look at the guy in the back just laughing. And look at this guy over there. I need to put screenshot anyway, so let me pause whenever I can. Is that baby oil? I think it is. Yeah, baby oil.
Yeah.
To change the music, oh my lord. Alright, so I'm seeing here Archie is trending. Let me see. Is it Meghan Archie and Harry's Archie that's trending? Yes, it is. So what's going on here? Did Meghan post something on IG? This is Lily running. Let's pause. Archie and Lily always look so happy, healthy, free, and loved. It's easy to forget that the script that had been written for them was what that of royal slave and scapegoat. I'm so glad their parents broke their curse by removing them from the viper's nest. Did Meghan post something on IG? Let me check. I haven't been on IG that much as well. Only to post things. Okay, Meghan, did she post anything? Yeah, so Meghan posted that. Oh, so Meghan also posted this as well. Okay, so that video that I was watching was from the Sussexes. Let me see if anything. Okay, so there's that as well. Okay, so that was on Twitter. Okay, so there's the music. That was on Twitter as well. So when I was editing that last video that I uploaded, I posted. I took a screenshot of it and posted it. Okay, so this is something else. Let's go back. Okay, this one is somewhere in my, how do you call this? On the list. Alright, so that's when they were in New York. Okay, so let's go back on X. Let me follow my list so I could get those things out of the way. Alright, my voice, you know. I forgot, I still have that cold going on. This is the first tweet that was on my list. Okay, that one I remember posted it. Meghan led in traditional media coverage at Paris Fashion Week. So while she was in the, I was going to say the UK. While she was in Paris, so she was trending. Top 15 in traditional media coverage, digital news during Paris Fashion Week. Meghan Markle. All right. Share of voice. There's the number one here. Okay. And there's all the others. Oh, Kylie Jenner was in there too. Pamela Anderson was there as well. Okay, so there it is here. Alright, there's 3 comments under it. Meghan is the gold standard, so much for being irrelevant. She is that girl, Mama Doria's flower. She pays for anything but in the media and everything with their... okay, so this is a hater. Can you imagine if Meghan had to pay for everything that these people are saying for the publicity and stuff? They don't see that it's Meghan authenticity that captured, especially me. Oh, there's this one here. What's her name? Fumi? I think she has a YouTube channel. All right, so someone posted that one of her TikTok thing on here. So I came across it, so I'm sharing it with you. Auntie Fumi doesn't miss. There's the fire here. Here she explained Balenciaga's post-campaign and the brand's new direction perfectly. Well said. Okay, so let's listen. I didn't listen to it yet. The moment that I saw her and then I saw the caption, I knew I had to share it. All right, there will be screenshot in between. Let's listen.
Fabulous Meghan Markle, who showed up at Balenciaga, and it was flawless for a whole bunch of reasons. First and foremost, Balenciaga used to have fashion creator Demma. Demma is now at Gucci, yes? And now we have Pierpaolo Piccioli, who is now at the house of Balenciaga. Pierpaolo Piccioli used to be at Valentino. Do you remember that phenomenal dress he made for Naomi Campbell when she went to the Met Gala a couple of years ago? It was all pink. It was absolutely gorgeous. I lived and loved. He's a wonderful designer, and he has brought fresh light and air into Balenciaga. Balenciaga, a couple of years ago, because I covered the story, Kim Kardashian was the brand ambassador for the brand, and they had done.
Okay. First of all, you guys by now should know I'm no fashion. I don't know anything that she's saying here. I'm taking her word as gospel. So she must know what she's saying, because there's some names she's mentioning here, and there's a TikTok video that I have shared with, I think it was a gentleman who was explaining the Paris Fashion Week that Meghan was in. Okay, so that person mentioned Kardashian and some other name. So Fumi must know what's going on. All right, and she said she covered it, so she knows what's up. So let's continue.
Not so pleasant things promoting the brand, and they had children in a way that I do not want to see them presented. As a mother myself, I completely understand. So I ask you the question before I continue. Do you stop living and loving a country, or do you stop living and loving a president? When we had Obama for the United States, it was one of my happiest times living in America, going to America, visiting America. I lived and loved him. And that's the same way it goes for fashion houses. The fashion house always stands. It is the creative directors of which perhaps we do not feel he gave off his creative direction is not what we liked. And that was a classic case with Balenciaga.
Oh, I would love to listen to her. It makes sense to me. I love the way she explains it. All right. So those who don't follow fashion and were interested in what's happening on Fashion Week, there she is. Go on her YouTube channel. I know she has a YouTube channel. I think it was one of the squad who said, oh, she has a YouTube channel. And I went and checked and I subscribed. I haven't been watching that much YouTube channel. Oh, okay. So there's the thing here. Full video. So go watch it. Okay. I don't want to put the link on my description. You know why? Because I have a lot to share with you. And I need to put the timestamp and stuff like that. So I may not be able to have enough caption. Not caption. Character. Let me click on it anyway, and I'll see in a way that, because I want to help promote her channel as well. All right, but I'll find a way. Okay, I'm not gonna share the video. Go watch it on her channel. I'll find a way to share it with you, either on my community board. Maybe that's what I'll do. Let me do that right now before I forget. So go on my community board. It will be up way before this video that I'm talking in. So go check her out. And subscribe to her, because she's a squaddy, okay? Let me pause and do it right now before I forget. Alright, so I just shared it on my community board on PYTE, okay? So if I have time, I'll copy the same thing and share it on App Team Sussex as well. But I want to do this video because it took me forever to actually get out of bed to come and make that video. So let me not waste the time. Alright, so let's read some of the comments here. Where's the rest of it? I was just getting warmed up. She's such a breath of fresh air. Okay, so there's the thing here. Let's leave that alone. Who's this elegant lady? Oh, Joe Diva. That's one of the squaddies. She didn't know about her. Talking about Fumi Desolu, Void, or our princess. All right, so let's leave this topic alone.
Fabulous Meghan Markle.
I shared this. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so this is a 9-minute speech of Harry. I think I'm gonna leave it for another video because I think I should put it on our part of Pew service. Okay, I have other clips here and there of this. This is I guess this is the full version. I will record it separately. For my other channel is the channel that I usually put their work. So since this is a full version of it, I'm gonna skip that, okay? For this video, go check it on our part of Pew service channel. But there are other like 2 minutes of it that I have on the list. Then I'll share it with you, okay? This was perfectly done. Wow, such a powerful speech from both of them. They're also insanely powerful together. Meghan, tremendous speaker. Each time I see them at their best, I think of how big the UK lost and how big the rest of the world gained. All right, so sorry, I'm not sharing that full almost 10 minutes, okay? You saw the list. I have a long list for you. So putting that will make this completely different. And I think it should be on our point of view service. All right, but here we're gonna see part of their speech here. It's shorter, okay? Because YouTube is really on my case. The channel that I'm gonna be sharing it on is not monetized because YouTube refused to monetize it. And that's why I was like, you know what? Forget them. I'm not gonna fight with them. So when I have things like that, I could put it over there freely, but occasionally I still put screenshot in case if in the future YouTube decided to monetize it. And then don't give me problem with them. All right, so next tweet. Their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex speech at the Project Healthy Minds Gala, where they received the Humanitarian of the Year award. Congrats, Harry and Meghan. The work you've done with your Parents Network program is so necessary, impactful, and inspiring. All right, so let's listen to this. This one is 1 minute and 31 seconds, and it continues with that.
Thank you for being here tonight in support of Project Healthy Minds, our partners at Archie Foundation, and the true leaders in mental health access. Tonight, we're all here together to focus on what remains one of the most pressing issues of our time. Let me share a number with you. 4,000. That's how many families the Social Media Victims Law Centre is currently representing. Families whose children have been harmed or lost forever to social media. 4,000 cases at just one firm. And that number represents only those parents who have been able to link their child's circumstance to social media use. Parents who have learned legal action is possible, who have the capacity to pursue it while grieving, and parents who found their way to help in the fight back against some of the wealthiest, most powerful corporations in the world. And even after this, there may be no road to closure for grieving parents because these companies refuse to disclose their child's information and activity on their platforms. If these deaths and harms were unintended consequences 10 years ago, what are they now? This is a pivotal moment in our collective mission to protect children and support families in the digital age, and we cannot do it without you.
Alright, so this is Meghan's part here.
And Lily are just 6 and 4 years old. Luckily, still too young for social media, but we know that day is coming. And like so many parents, we think constantly about how to embrace technology's benefits while safeguarding against its dangers. And that hopeful intention of separation is rapidly becoming impossible. Now, 2 years ago, we first spoke publicly about the work we've been doing with parents around social media's devastating impact on their children. There was no better place to share this than on World Mental Health Day with Project Healthy Minds. Their dedication to expanding access to mental health support is exactly what we aim to do by building this community called the Parents Network.
You know, I'm gonna pause here. What I like with the Sussex is when they have an idea of something, if someone is already doing it, they don't compete with the organization or person, whatever it may be. They associate with them, they attach their idea with the other group that's doing it, and then they enhance it. You understand what I mean? Like when, I'm sorry, I'm bringing the leftovers in here, with the baby brain thing, which I have said many times when I mention it, is that instead of starting from scratch, she could bring, there's so many people, so many professionals who do what they do because they love it, and many of them don't get the recognition that they deserve. There are some who will sit in their basement hours and hours working on things because they enjoy looking or trying to find a solution. Why not associate with some of these people and help them, give them the platform that you have, instead of trying to do it on your own so it could get accolade and, you know, applaud for it. Okay, so there they are here talking about how they, with the Parents Network that they did, and the associate with Project Healthy Minds. Okay, but let's continue.
We launched this program a year prior after after we had been tracking the effects of online harms more broadly in 2020, we were doing the research, we were meeting with experts at Stanford who had been trying to be heard on.
I remember seeing pictures of them going to Stanford. I might have it somewhere in one of my videos on PYTE. During that time, they were, during the pandemic, they were going in there doing their things, or is it before or slightly after? Okay, going in places, and we were wondering what they're doing, So this is where they were doing their homework. All right, let's continue.
On the findings that they knew were troubling and that would only worsen. And our work continued for years, quietly, and then in 2023, we connected with the Social Media Victims Law Center. We met with a group of American families whose lives were forever changed by the online harms that ultimately created the tragic fates of their children. And in that first gathering, it was clear that for all of these families, meeting others who had endured a similar experience was comforting, but more than that, it was unifying. We felt the collective strength of this community coming together to heal and feeling compelled to act in a much more public way, which is what we began to do. Together we can and we will build a movement that all families and all children deserve. We know that when parents come together, when communities unite, waves are made. We've seen it happen, and we're watching it grow. And with your support, we'll continue building a safer digital world for all of our children. So on behalf of my husband and I, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you all of you for your support, and thank you for standing with us as we continue this vital work. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Very well said. All right, Meghan's best speech yet. Amazing couple.
Thank you for being here tonight.
Let me get
Support.
All right. Amazing couple, both so passionate and articulate. Harry knew the moment. He saw Meghan on social media, but I guess when they met one-on-one, things that they were talking about. Okay, I think they explained it during their engagement. They knew, and he knew this was the woman because she was doing her own thing similar to him, but in a different scale. So it's a perfect match. Harry saw it. And thank God he waited. He didn't rush into marriage. He waited until he came across Meghan. Wow, awesome, inspiring, beautiful. And I suggest you guys go check their engagement interview. There's some parts in their interview where they talk about it. Let's say, for instance, that part where Harry said, there's a lot to do, meaning that so many things going on around the world, and there's work to do to fix while some people are creating chaos.
I know the fact that she'll be really unbelievably good at the job part of it as well is obviously a huge relief to me, because she'll be able to deal with everything else that comes with it. But we're a fantastic team. We know we are, and we hope to over time try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
I am very excited about that, yeah.
And Meghan, given your acting and the profile you had, you'd already been involved in various causes, you've been an ambassador for UN Women. What about this new role? I mean, you're going to have a bigger platform, a bigger voice. What do you want to do with it?
I mean, how...
Sing.
Can you imagine? No, I'm not a singer. I think what's been really exciting as we talk about the transition of this out of my career but into the role is that, as you said, the causes that have been very important to me I can focus even more energy on, because very early out of the gate, I think you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously. And at the same time, I think in these beginning few months and now being boots on the ground in the UK, I'm excited to just really get to know more about the different communities here, smaller organizations who are working on the same causes that I've always been passionate about under this umbrella. And also being able to go around to the Commonwealth. I think it's just the beginning of the...
There's a lot to do.
Really?
There's a lot to do.
Okay, so there's another part here. This one is a smaller portion. She really does speak so well. Some of Duchess Meghan's speech, unfortunately, her full speech is not out yet. Okay, go on our part of Pew Service. That's where I'll be putting it. By the time this one come out, you're not gonna see it yet because I'm gonna edit this one first before I do the other one. I'm probably gonna interrupt in between depending on what I have to say, but I'll try to put everything without any interruption.
This is a pivotal moment in our collective mission to protect children and support families in the digital age, and we cannot do it without you.
Our children, Archie and Lily, are just 6 and 4 years old. Can you believe it? Luckily, still too young for social media, but we know that day is coming. And like so many parents, we think constantly about how to embrace technology's benefits while safeguarding against its dangers. And that hopeful intention of separation is rapidly becoming impossible.
Let me go into it to get some of the comments. And the thing that I was thinking when Meghan was talking is that knowing that her kids are young and they have full control of what the kids can watch and cannot watch. So the experience of those parents who have lost their kids due to social media, they are learning. They are learning through those other parents' experiences and because of their platform, and they want to do something about it. All right, let me read some of the comment. Does she mean the day their faces are on social media is coming? Is that why his face is filming? No, I think she means that at some point they're going to have smartphone. They're going to be on social media as well. I think that's what she meant. Not because other people's taking pictures of them. Because, yeah, like I said, at some point they will have a smartphone. They will have to go places without them. But, you know, obviously with protection and things like that. But there are times they're going to have to be independent from them. That's what I'm getting. All right. At some point, you know, you're not with your kids 24/7. Let's say after school, even if they are home, they're going to be online to do things. There are things that I'm seeing my youngest in particular is watching. He knows more, but sometimes there are things that's happening in the news. He was aware of them before me. So, you know, these are the things sometimes you don't have control of. You know, he's 13, but I try my best for him not to watch certain things. And this is why I only let him use the computer on in the living room. So when we're watching TV, my husband could, you know, look over his shoulders. And he has his smartphone too, so who knows what he's watching in there as well. That's supposed to be my husband's job because he's more about tech and things like that. But anyway, let's get to this. Let me read what's there. Okay, an eloquent speaker, no subtitles required. Lies for what? They're displaying their work. Lies for what? Oh my God, let's block this one. The sweet voice that sounds like a beautiful melody everyone wants to listen to. Love you, Meghan. She jumps in and applauds for him. What? She jumps in on the applause for him. Harry's moving. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I really don't know. Harry is moving along and she's supposed to talk as well. What was she supposed to do? Oh my God. She's such an amazing public speaker. She's so awful. What nerve after Paris to think she... Oh, okay. Let me not waste time on this. All right. Let's go to the next tweet. They have to come and say the negativity. I don't understand. I don't see anything negative about that. Okay, so there's more of the speech. For this reason and so many others, no one is more deserving of tonight's honor and the title Humanitarians of the Year than the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Congratulations, HRH, Prince Harry, and HRH, Duchess Meghan. This is so well deserved. All right, it's almost a minute.
The countless parents that you support and empower every single day. It's their friends and family. It's the lawmakers they meet with, the children in classrooms where they speak, and the thousands of new families SMVLC has been able to help because of your choices and your actions. You did not just create a parent support network. You created and sustained a movement with your kindness and your refusal to give up. You made the world a better and safer place, and you did it in a way that will continue to give no matter what happens next. So, for these reasons and so many others, No one is more deserving of tonight's honor and the title Humanitarians of the Year than the Duke and Duchess of Sussex.
There's some music there. Okay, so that was the intro of it. If I was aware of that, I would have put it first than the two other videos that you guys saw. Alright, so I'm not gonna play these again. Alright, I just share it with you. I hope we get to see the full speech. Okay, go on our part of Pew service to check it out. And there's a possibility I might put it over here as well, but the entire thing will be screenshot. Congratulations, Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Well deserved, bravo. Project Healthy Mind. I fully, completely, wholeheartedly support and will defend this couple. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex always. The work they do, causes they support is admirable. They are an inspiration. And the thing is that, look at this. They left the UK, they come over here, and they brainstorm, they see a problem, and they try to have a solution. This is the thing the other brother needs to do. Look what problem that they have over there in the UK. Because these people are good at creating problem. They could manufacture... Well, let me not give them that idea. But especially with homelessness, he knows about that. What is he doing about it? People in the UK could tell me. So many things, but let's leave that alone. Well deserved. Congratulations, Harry and Meghan. Well deserved. Oh, I'm so proud of Harry and Meghan for receiving the Humanitarian of the Year award for the Parent Network and its work to empower parents of kids affected by online abuse. Congratulations, Harry and Meghan in New York. Let's go to the next tweet. I'm almost 30 minutes. All right, so there they are in there. His arm on her back, body language expert here. That's protection. He will guard her till the end of time. Body language expert. So that's that. I just love how Harry is Meghan's very own bodyguard. It's magical to see their love thrive despite all being done to try to destroy them. There's a loving eye forever, exactly, but yet they are miserable and divorcing, lol. So she's throwing shade what the UK is saying, the UK media is saying, okay? Until he doesn't, the facade is crumbling. Okay, if this is what you see. God is good. God is good. Next tweet. There were some other videos that I had where they're walking in. I'm surprised I didn't put them. Okay, so there's some images here. Sussex update honoring families transforming grief into action. Quote, we know that the challenges ahead are significant, they said, but we also know that when parents come together, when communities unite, real change is possible. All right, let's look at some of the images. Oh, it's just like that. That's nice. So this is one of the parents from the Parents Network in their videos. Oh, I don't wish that on anybody to lose a child. Their leadership, generosity, and unwavering commitment to advancing mental health awareness have made a profound significance in the lives of so many. Philip Schremer, Project Healthy Minds, founder and CEO. All right, so they partner with them to do that. So that's from Sussex.com. I'll leave the link in the description, okay? Let me click on it to get the... Oops. The link will be in the description. All right, so there's more. Oh, I didn't see these 4 hours ago, so yeah. Duchess Meghan was seen Saturday and then was saw later on Saturday seen exiting a restaurant after sharing a quiet dinner with a friend on Saturday night. There they are here. That's nice. This is extra, okay? For the fashion squaddies. There's no caption on this one. So that was during Paris Week. Let me pause and put it on the list. Next tweet. We're all zooming in. There's that. So this is a TikTok video. Oh, it's only 7 seconds. I thought it was longer. Let's listen to him.
I'm going to zoom in on the Duchess's face. Let's zoom in on Meghan's face. Most beautiful woman alive, I think, yes. I'm gonna zoom in on the...
And bang, and very affordable, sold out though. Wow. Is it and yeah, bang. Shine dazzling, glow sparkle. Not even in the same class as the former Princess of Wales and the present Princess of Wales. Nope. Alright, let's go to the next one. Talking about the Wales and the horse. Next tweet. Okay, so there's more pictures. Team Sussex at the Project Healthy Minds Gala 2025. Okay, there they are here. That's nice. Okay. Well done to the Archwell Foundation team at Project Healthy Minds. Next tweet. I thought I had more videos. Or maybe I've already covered them. I thought I had videos of them walking in. Wow. Simply wow. Watching these two lovebirds lost in each other's gaze feels like time itself has paused to admire their love. There they are here. Look at Harry. Okay. If my husband look at me that way, I'll be worried. That's not love. What? So I guess this person have not experienced love yet. If your husband doesn't look at you with such passion, that's your problem, not ours. And if you can't be happy for people who love each other and are enjoying life, that's your loss. Just a little advice, it might do you some good to try being happy for others. Wow. Okay, he's lost a lot of hair. Okay. That's natural. So what? Okay, he's not smiling, clearly not happy with having her around. Oh my God, the derangers, the thing that they say. Another VIP from the island of the bitter who destroy you so badly that you hate love. You are not mean, you're just sad. And frankly, it's embarrassing. Yeah, it is. Tell me, dear, does your husband gaze at you with such intensity? Or are you burning with desire for another man look at you that way? Take a seat in the back and quietly observe what so many women spend their lives seeking. You are not embodiment of it, so keep your distance. Wow, I love her response. I'm telling you. What we see here, tell me, dear. She's copying the same. Oh my God. This is what I wrote here, laughing my ass off. You people are very sad. If this is what you see, I can't feel sorry for you. Sad hearts you people are. I'm assuming they are paying you to make a fool of yourself. Alright, let's block this. Since I respond, I don't wanna. Alright, let's leave that alone. Oh my goodness, these people are sad. There's that. I'm crying. Meghan has started wearing pieces that Harry bought from Ukraine. Last night, she wore the earring from the Ukrainian brand Guzma. Is that what it is? Guzma. That's the same brand that produced Superhuman's bracelet for Prince Harry. Somebody on IG needs to inform the brand owner. Alright, so there's that here. Okay, so that's one image. Okay, do you have the link? I'll buy a pair to support the company. There's that. OMG, I'm so happy for them. I will repost your tweet on story and will tag them and brand owner. Thank you. Love this. Let's go to the next tweet. And I think I have other tweets that making reference to that. To the brand, the earring. Okay. No touch, just Meghan Sussex. Yeah, there it is here. I want her necklace. Meghan with a ponytail is another level. She is exquisite. First they thought, wow. Second thought, beautiful. Third thought, no less. She's so gorgeous, yet so down to earth. She and Harry both seem so humble. Just adore them. Duchess Meghan, just so gorgeous, beyond description, really. Wow, she's so beautiful. Alright, next tweet. Alright. Award-winning humanitarian of the year, there's the heart here. Moisturized, rested, clear conscious, physically and mentally present with each other, there's the heart. Hate-free hearts, which even shows in their glow. If living a toxic environment glow had a face, this will be it. Alright, so there they are here. I like that. Look at his alright, let's pause this GIF. This is my favorite picture of my faves, Harry and Meghan. Look, I would be jealous too if my competition looked this good, stunning, and freaking gorgeous. And then the thing is that is the leftovers who's create that particular competition they have in their head. Harry and Meghan are not competing with them. So proud of all their accomplishment. They have done so much in 5 years. The most outstanding, passionate royal couple. Love this pic, both Harry and Meghan smiling, look sync with each other. Congratulations. Joy unspeakable, full of glory, matching harmony. There's the heart. Okay, you are deceived. Okay, if this is what you think. I'm telling you, the other ones are lying to them. If you see the kind of tweet that have been posted since Thursday, they're making fun of the other brother. Tabloid. I may have some of them on my list further down. HRH, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, so proud of this princess. There they are here. When she was younger. There's that, on fire. My girl, Viva Balenciaga. I hope one day she pops up with her natural curls to one of these events. She does what she feels is right for the moment. Okay? What she feels is right for the moment. There's one comment under it here. British press. There's that. Let's go to the next tweet. She has her glam team to do the thing for her. Alright. Sussex update. Honoring families, transforming grief into action. We know that the challenges ahead are significant, they said, but we also know that when parents come together, when communities unite, real change is possible. Is that the same thing that I posted? Yeah, I went over that already. Alright, the backstage picture. Next one. Her Majesty. That's it. There's no comment. Oh, I think she blocked it. Yeah, she blocked her comment so I cannot see. Alright. Very subtle. There's that. Alright. And I think after this one, I'm gonna start anew because I'm 44 minutes already. Meghan has been looking at him like this since the day they met. Nothing changes. There's that. I'm telling you, they're coming out. This is what the squad were doing all week. I love that the Avengers replying to this tweet are outing themselves. Sour grapes having mother effers. Okay, so they, like some of the tweets that I've read so far, the Avengers coming out. I would too. Love these two. There's the heart. Okay, so they're coming out. There's black. She looks like him. Okay, they're coming out. There they are. This is what the thing was saying. They show themselves. They show themselves. You take the time to black them. Nice try. Let's just black. They're showing themselves. That's what she meant. Tell me you're joking. Alright, so let's just black. Alright, so let's move on. Next tweet. Harry and Meghan video backstage. Let's see here if it's something that I've already shared. Oh, there's this one. These two, I'm sick. Alright, 7 seconds. I think there's a music in it. Yeah, there's a music. You know, when I first saw this, and I'm assuming that was before they went on stage to do their speech. Look how much fun they're having, and then look at Harry going over his speech. I'm pretty sure that's the speech that he's going over. Okay, so there's that. Get a room, guys. There's me responding to that. But they are in a room. They're giving us rated G version. KP is about to release another shampoo commercial. I have watched this an unhealthy amount of time. There's the crying face and there's the loving eye. Love these two. Just love their chemistry together. Their love is undeniable. They're also effing cute. I can't. She loved this gender so damn much. The thing that she went through, many of us will not be able to put up with the nonsense she put through. So yeah, she must love them. And Harry have said so many times, look how they look at each other too. Look at There's the heart here. Okay, you're so cute. He is not a man of platforms. Face to face is his thing personal. If get a room was a photo. Alright. Meeting you was a fate. Becoming your friend was a choice. But falling in love with you was beyond my control. If I did anything right in my life, it was when I gave my heart to you. I wish I could turn back the clock. I'll find you sooner and love you longer. I love you forever, always. We got us. That was nice. Love this. Every picture of them is hot. Someone is in love, hot. Okay, next tweet. Okay, the next day. So I'm gonna start a new video now in this one. So this is the following day after the gala, okay? Let me pause. Actually, let me stop it and I'll start a new video. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it.